He's just a guy, he loves to ramble randomly across the wire. It's Gareth.
Warning, this podcast contains explicit content. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Gareth's Random Ramblings. My name is Gareth.
I'm Bex.
And we are here doing, again, the virtual camera Zoom thing, which is fun. I think it's interesting. I think it's cool. And it saves me a shitload of work later trying to edit everything up. So I can just make it look like we're in a kitchen.
Or a cafe.
Or
wherever.
Don't make me click that one again. It takes so long to load.
No, please don't play with those again.
No, it didn't work when I looked at the video last time. It didn't actually work. When we were in the other one, I made myself, I shrunk myself down. So it was about this big and didn't work. So it's just me going, look what I'm doing here. I'm so small. Well, still staying the same size. So, that's what I was trying to do. And if I lean too weirdly, my guitar comes in. There we go.
It's all right. I had to move my computer further back so I didn't seem larger than you in the camera.
We're still learning how to use Zoom. I must admit, it's very hard to talk at the camera as opposed to wanting to look at you all the time. So,
Well, the other thing is, of course, I'm trying to. There's like a bright spot behind my ear.
Yeah.
That can you see? So
I'm
also leaning on the table so I can try and keep it consistent. I'm not moving too much.
I'm guessing that's from the window or something, or
yeah, very possibly behind me.
Yeah. So we were talking about this week and how last week wasn't a shit show.
It was pretty close to one though.
But it was a shit show. Yeah, yeah. Especially with my look, I'm shrinking, and it didn't work. So Bex, you came up with an idea. So this episode we would talk about some video games and stuff, since we have joined the masses and everything else like that, and we brought a Wii over the last week because it was on sale and it was cheap and everything. We're going to play it like in a minute after this recording. We are going to go play our Wii we brought this week.
We are. Look, we have been gaming console fanatics for years. Starting right back when I bought Gareth his very first PlayStation. I want to say 3. Yep, his very first PlayStation 3 when we first moved in together. It was my very first Christmas present to you.
Yep. With
an iPhone, I think. That was your first iPhone too, right? We lived out the back of Karori.
Yes, it was an iPhone 5. That's right.
My goodness, that was such a long time ago.
Yeah, iPhone 5, because you stole my Motorola phone, my Motorola Defy, and you had stolen it for 2 weeks, and I hadn't noticed. Just like, fuck it.
And back in the day when we relied on our phones, but we didn't rely on them as much as we do now. Hey, like we had a landline, so if you couldn't reach me or you couldn't find your phone, you had a way to find me.
Yeah. Well, I also had a music player. It was one of those. It was like a little one with a USB part that you plugged in and threw the music on, and it would be powered by a AAA battery. And
oh my god.
and then we also had that was pretty much it, because I had my my tag card in my wallet for the buses, so I didn't really care about anything. And this is back, when YouTube and stuff like that on your phone wasn't that massive.
I don't even think you could get YouTube on your phone back then. Like it was just when they were just starting to put music on your phone. I
think you could, but it was in glorious 1080p, like 280p, like it was filmed on a potato. But that kind of thing. But yes, we had that. But remember when we lived in Karori, there was no cell phone range anyway.
Exactly. So
our house, you had, if you were sick, you actually had to use the landline to call the boss to be like, hey, I'm not coming in. Which, let's be honest,
every time no such thing as texting in sick,
unless you wanted to go for like a 300-400 meter walk that way to get into cell phone range, and then it was like, yep, and then you waited 5 minutes and said, right, didn't get a reply, fuck you, see you later. Yeah. But no, that was a fun time. That when I would call up, and because when I get sick my voice drops even lower, so I would call up and I would be like, oh yeah, I'm not coming in today. And they'd just be like, yep, cool, sweet, no worries. Don't ever call me again, Satan. It was fun times. Fun times. But yeah,
I notoriously worked for people who would guilt trip me into going to work when I was sick. It was not fun.
Yeah, and I would just go, sorry, not coming in. Bye. But but I remember as well, yeah, because it was a PS3 because I had won what was it? GTA 5 when that first came out 10 years ago.
My goodness, that was the week.
And
No, we bought it. We bought it because I came over to Australia
yeah,
to find
and
us a place to stay.
I'd won it through like Flexi Chips or something like that because I got
Oh,
sent to
I
work.
see.
So
Back in those
I
days.
had a week off, so I had to drive an hour in on the bus to get to it, to then get out, like basically walked in, went thank you, and like left again, to then get on the bus and go another hour home, to walk the half hour long walk from the bus stop to home through the roads that were like this fat.
It was
And it
really scary, that walk, eh?
was crazy. And I played that game till like 2 or 3 in the morning because the only reason I knew it was time to go to bed was A, I heard the bird singing, and B, I would turn the TV on and Team New Zealand were sailing in the America's Cup that year.
That was bad. That was a bad year. We were winning, and I don't know how the hell they managed to lose that.
That was the one, but it was overseas because I would turn it on at like,
Yeah, because I
4 or
was
5 in
watching
the
it with
morning.
Dad over here.
It was coming out, yeah. But
Mm.
yeah. But enough about New Zealand losing because then we could talk about the All Blacks happening on.
No, we're not talking about the All Blacks.
I left that game. So to just Americans at home, the Rugby World Cup's on at the moment, and the first game was New Zealand versus France. And we scored a try or a touchdown if you want to keep it, Americanized. Fuck it. I'm speaking it in
It's
Kiwi.
a
I'm speaking
try.
in Kiwi.
Use the
You listen to us.
terminology.
Yeah, so a try in the first 90 seconds. It was amazing. It was wonderful. We were like, cool. And then I ended up leaving 15, 20 minutes left in the game because I'm like, yeah, we're going to lose this. And I had a shower. I got out, and Bex was like, the French people scored 2 more tries. So we went from being close to, yeah.
They ended up about 10 points ahead of us.
Yeah, which is, yeah, considering we've won that thing so many times. It's not a fun time. So
from an outsider's perspective,
and
I'm not getting into the politics of it all, but given the fact that our kicker, because I'm going to call it our kicker because I'm not going to name names because I think it's, whatever. But the minute he missed his third one, they should have swapped him out for the next guy.
Yep.
That killed us.
That's what they normally would do. But yeah.
Yeah, but they let him keep going.
Yeah. So anyway, so that was that.
Let's not go
so they've been talking about that. But we were talking about consoles and stuff like that. And we've got a Wii.
Yeah.
And I've managed to find Wii Sports Resort, and I've managed to find Wii Sports, and I've managed to find a bunch of other little mini games that Bex and I are going to play. And it's going to be fun because we're going to do it in the garage. And then we're going to play Wii in the garage. Because
we have a television in our garage.
Yeah, we do.
This is one of the only spaces we have where we can do movement games without actually destroying anything.
I'm just laughing at the fact of what I said and the fact that you missed it. And I looked at you to even see if you were going, and you gave me nothing. So you have no idea what I said then.
You said, do we in the garage, right?
We're going to do it in the garage, and then we're going to go play Wii in the garage. But of course, if you want to go back and listen to me actually say that live, check out our YouTube page. Bex will tell you about it later. That is called a plug. We promote the thing. So yes, we got the Wii, finally got it sorted. It's all in there, ready to go. I'm looking forward to it because I haven't played the Wii in a long time. I am a bit worried about my elbow though, because you know what's going to happen. It's going to go.
You're going to hurt yourself.
I am going to kill myself with it. Yep.
But you can't hurt yourself any more than I hurt myself yesterday.
Oh yeah, there was the and then the yeah.
The older you get, the clumsier you get. So if you're in your 20s, enjoy it while it lasts.
But you were clumsy in your 20s when I first met
I was
you.
not clumsy in my
20s. Clumsy. You're like,
Not that clumsy. I was not that clumsy.
No, yesterday you were shocking. I really wish I'd recorded like all of yesterday. I could have cut it up and then put like yakety sax over top. Beck's like smacking herself and anyway, but if anyone wants to see videos of Bex and I playing Wii Sports or Resort and all that kind of stuff, let us know. Because I think that'd be fun. you and I just playing the bowling games and like just recording the bowling and that kind of thing. Because I'm not smart enough to figure out how to put a camera on so that we can do it that way. I'm not that smart.
Okay.
No comment. Thank you. That's good. Look, it took me so long to figure out how to put us in a fucking kitchen. Okay. You know how long
I still haven't worked out the direction that I should be pointing. This is my right hand and I'm pointing left.
That way.
I don't get it.
I got to use my
Anyway.
left hand to point right, and I've got you. See? Oh, hand to hand. I'm breaking the fourth wall.
Okay, so on the topic of gaming, we finally got our PlayStation 5 last year after nearly 2 years of waiting.
Yep.
Because we had originally paid for it, and the company that we had bought it from had a promised date of delivery and never delivered.
Yep.
Eventually we got our money back, because I was particularly pissed about it, and I made a point of making a big stink about it. And then
I was scared. I was scared, and I'm sitting in the room beside you, and I'm sitting there thinking, I feel sorry for the people. Like, it was nuts. But anyway, we have it.
She was smug. She got what she deserved.
Yes.
Anyway, so we got the PlayStation 5, which has been wicked, and it's really cool that we've got like proper 4K streaming, which is awesome. Like, we've got a wicked new TV that Gareth won last year, and we've had some really cool games on that one. So one of the games that we recently picked up was the latest Harry Potter game, which is not technically Harry Potter because it's set in a time well before Harry Potter was around.
Yeah.
But it's bloody awesome. For any of you Harry Potter fans out there, I'm sure you've probably heard this 1,000 times already before, but we really haven't had a time to talk about it ourselves. But the game links with your Pottermore account. So if you are a member of the Pottermore community online, when you log into your game, your preferences, your wand, your character, your house, it's all synced up with the game. And the graphics are wonderful, aren't they?
I love it. I did something that Bex didn't want to because it would take too long. And I sat there and went, no, I'm doing it. It took about 2 or 3 hours or whatever. But I did the entire thing because it was one of those, one chance, that's it. If you miss it, too bad. And it was the one that I got the, what are they? The unforgivable curses? The unforgivable.
Yeah.
So that was fun going into every fight, knowing that I could just go, was it Avacadabra or whatever the hell it is? And
Avada Kedavra, yeah.
That's the one. And they would just die, like, you'd be like 20 people against you, just like, okay, who's the strongest? You. Boom. And now you're going to help me. You're going to help me. You're going to, it's loaded back up again. Boom. All right. And you guys fight. And you just sit back and just watch them as they fight. And it's like, yep. Whoever would go, wait, hold on. We're meant to be fighting her. I was like, guess what? Avada Kedavra. Hey, hi, yeah. Hey, guess what I got for you? Avada Kedavra. That's all I was doing. I was just sitting there like picking them off from a while away, just going, you did. It was great.
It's actually really fantastic. The storyline is really cool too. And the fact that there's NPC storylines on top of that. Yeah. I think what I would really love to see, and I know it's probably a bit far-fetched.
Is our game not glitched out so that we can't get the platinum anymore?
Our game is glitched out so we can't platinum it?
Remember we're trying to get that fucking little butterfly thing?
Oh, shit, yeah. We may have to just reset and start again.
Yeah, well, no. The cool thing on that is that you've got to play it the first 2 hours anyway with each character, like with each house.
Yeah.
Get the platinum. So even if we on one of them go, fuck it, we'll just do that and play, do it that way kind of thing.
Maybe.
And hopefully find it that way. But yeah, one of ours, it says, you light it up, you go to the area and it's meant to be like right over there and it's not there. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that one. That one was really difficult to do.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I would really love to see is the complete series of Harry Potter games released on PS5. Like remastered and released on PS5.
They are making a Harry Potter TV series. They may do that as well. Who knows?
Fucking ridiculous. What is the point?
What makes it funny? What makes it funny though is it's 7 books? 6 books.
Yep.
7 books?
7 books, yep.
7 books. They made 8 movies.
Uh-huh.
They split the last one up. It's a 10 series TV show.
For the entire book series.
How are they going to do the extra 3? Is it like, Harry before he's a wizard, where he just gets beaten up? Like that's the prequel, or are they going to do like a beforehand,
Maybe a cursed child,
and then an after what? Like
maybe they're going to incorporate the cursed child and maybe turn the last book into 2 TV series. I don't know.
maybe. Who
But
knows?
I think
Or they'll just spend one entire series on like the Quidditch Cup. Like that's it. Just be like, fuck it. There we go.
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's stupid because they're not even using the original actors either. They're
Redoing
recasting, aren't they?
Yep, recasting.
But
because it'd be very weird to see Harry
talking...
Potter now going back trying to be a 10-year-old. I know deep faking and deep aging is good, but I don't think you can make Daniel Radcliffe look like Harry Potter.
I know, but they were talking about doing the Cursed Child in a movie. That would be really good to see. I think most of the original cast was signing on for that too. Yeah. But it's going to be a little bit difficult with Robbie Coltrane passed. They'll have to deep fake him into the episode, into the movie.
No, let's get someone else. It's a lot of makeup.
You can't do that.
Who else can be a big guy with a long beard and a weird accent? That would be fun.
I suppose it would be.
Go a little bit long. No, I don't. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing though. I don't know about that. I don't. Oh, I to me, it's weird. The whole deep faking thing is weird. There we go. I get more in the middle. It's weird, especially with that new Flash movie that's gone on. Because you know all about that, don't you?
Yeah, it's a bit of a shit show.
Yeah, well, that too. But also, they've got spoilers. There's a scene near the end because it once again deals with multi-universes because everything needs to be a multi-universe. That it's got George Reeve, who was the original Superman. He makes an appearance. Deep faked and all CGI'd.
Isn't he
Christopher
dead?
Reeves makes an appearance.
Sorry, Christopher Reeves is dead.
Yeah, so is George Reeves.
Okay, so I was right the first time. Yep.
George Reeves is dead. Christopher Reeves is dead. It's got the original Supergirl, who I don't think is dead, but is way older than what she is, and what they've got her in.
She's elderly, yeah.
So they will CGI'd that. They CGI'd Adam West's Batman, who's dead. They've got in there Nicolas Cage's Superman.
Yeah, that one was creepy.
Yeah. But they were about to shoot the movie with that, like with him with his long hair, but he was going to trim it off and shit.
Why didn't they do it?
Because I think the movie theater, the Warner Brothers went nah at the last second. They went no, straining a bit too far. But then again, it was Nicolas Cage and Tim Burton. Of course, it was going to be weird, but that would be fucking amazing.
Anything Tim Burton does is weird. I love his stuff.
And also because the script was saying about, oh look, we're running out of time. How long
have we been doing this for?
I don't know.
How it can't. It doesn't feel like we've been going.
We got 10 minutes left. Sorry, we got 10 minutes left. So let's finish talking about this, and then we can go from there, eh? Sorry. I love how in the middle of the podcast it's just gonna be you and I just stop talking like 10 minutes. Oh fuck. But yeah, so Nicolas Cage is Superman. Spider-Man. He was already a Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was still super weird. Sorry.
Yeah, and then all that kind of stuff. But it's okay if the actor's alive to say yes. Nicolas Cage, can we use your thing? Yep, that's fine. Awesome, wicked, lovely. But when they've been dead for like 20 years, like they did with fucking Rogue One, they brought that guy back and he was all CGI. He looked like a PlayStation 2 character.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to show you it and you'll be like, oh yeah, how did I not notice that? But yeah. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's really cool that you can do it. But should you?
Yeah, I think that's right. Like that's the ultimate question. Just because you can do it, does it
I mean,
should you really do it?
if the actor said yes, that's fine. 100%, go for it. Cool, wicked, wonderful, awesome. You know, that's cool. They know about it, or you know, they can say yes. But grabbing like George Reeve, who when he died, this technology wouldn't even been thought of. You know.
No.
So hey, I can type something into a computer and make you say it. You know, they'd be like, fuck off. That's never going to happen. You know, but no, you can. It's weird. Anyway, I was going to talk about a game, but I think we'll save that for next week because we're running out of time.
You still got 7 minutes. Can you
8
squeeze
minutes,
it into
yeah.
7 minutes?
Okay. So I brought the new Lego 2K Drive, and
Oh yes,
a lot of
yes,
fun.
you did.
There's one thing though I'm not looking forward to because if I go for the platinum, it's going to be weird. It says you've got to drive 6,000 miles or something like that, right? Or the equivalent of 6,000 miles, right? And a lot of people are saying that even if you just do the storyline and all that kind of shit, you only do 2,000 miles. So basically, once the story's finished, you've got to keep driving for a long fucking time to get the last one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a business.
Ow.
Did you hurt yourself again?
No, funny bone. Ow. Oh my goodness. Stop laughing. It's the other arm today. It's not the original. Ow. Just ignore me.
This is what I had to deal with yesterday.
The worst thing is I'm sitting still. I haven't got up from my chair or anything.
I know, that makes it funnier, but this is what I had to deal with yesterday. It was just, ow, ow, ow.
I wish you could hear that from my end.
Ow, ow,
Stop it. We have neighbors.
and a dog.
Oh, hello, Chester.
Buddy.
I didn't
Hey,
realize
buddy.
he was in there with you.
Yeah,
he's like,
here. Now he's
checking to
gone.
see if Dad's okay.
Thanks to the wonder that is the blurring technology of Zoom. He's like, hello, goodbye. Good buddy. All right. Yeah. So I think yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm looking forward to. There's a couple of parts. It's gonna be fun. So got to do online to do a couple of the trophies, and it's just like I have no idea how to find people to do that. But hey, we'll get it sorted. It's a fun game. Plus it's Lego, so you know, fuck you. You know the funny thing is though?
What's that?
What haven't you got this week? Speaking of that Lego game. So when I went to get it from Big W, they didn't give me the box.
Oh, I forgot to get the case for it. Oh my God.
I got the special edition, had all the case and the Lego and all that stuff, but they'd obviously done what normal thing is, you know, you take the box out, put the game in there. They forgot to get the box to put the box in the back. So we've been trying to get a hold of it for now about a week or so. And they're fun. On the phone, fun. In person.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we need to go and get that sometime.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's about it from me. I have a feeling we've talked long enough now. I honestly don't know how long we've been talking for. There hasn't been a little poppy thing that's popped up or something. So
surprises me. Normally we get an hour, but there is no way we've been going for an hour.
Normally, yeah, we 45 minutes would be
fucking around trying to get it to start in the first place.
I don't think it's been 45 minutes. Oh well. We shall see what it is. People that are watching this on YouTube, you can just look down and see the time wherever it is. Probably over there. God, one of these days we'll get this right, where it's be like, yeah, just look over there. There we go. It's about there. It's near the end. But yeah. So thanks for watching today. Bex, do you remember that website that I asked you to write down?
You asked me to write it down, so yes.
Yeah, but you know you. I'll tell you to do something. You're like, yeah, I did it. Did you do it?
Okay. Give me a minute to do it then. All right, guys. So you can find us anywhere you can find good and not so good podcasts. You can also find us on Facebook now. We have a Facebook account. You will need to friend me, but it is a public account called called Gareth's Random Ramblings. You can also find us on TikTok.
Yep.
Apparently. The link for TikTok is linktr.we/GRRPOD. And I will not remember that for next week.
/, but it's all right. And also, The TikTok's just my one because I haven't made one up for the podcast yet because I'm lazy. So, and what I'll do too is in that one there, because it's a link tree thing, so it'll have everything. It's got our YouTube, it's got where you can click our podcast, it's got the TikTok, it's got the store, you know, for if people want to buy some cool t-shirts.
Our merch.
Which we have made a grand total of
40 cents.
$4 off this entire
Ooh,
time.
$4 is better than nothing.
One sale that wasn't me, and worst thing is I can't remember who it was. I don't think it was our dad out who started to follow us on YouTube. So thanks, mate. Adam, but someone else has brought a shirt and we got $4 for it. So it's like, yay. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It wasn't me.
No, it was someone in America, and they sent me photos, and my brain's just gone, gone. I can't remember.
Was it Mike?
Wasn't Mike. Mike wouldn't buy our shit. We wouldn't buy his shit. He wouldn't buy our shit. It's fine. I honestly just can't remember who it is. And I apologize immensely because they'll probably message me going, listen here, fuckhole. It was me. And I'll be like, you know what? That's fair. You can call me a fuckhole. It's all good. Anyway, thank you so very much. We'll catch up with you later. And I'm about to go and add that Facebook link to the link tree because, yay.
Yes, please.
All right. Take care.
All right.
Have fun. See you later. And
Peace
my
out.
tab is blurred. Oh, there it is. Blurred. All right.
Weird.
I don't know what else to say other than bye.
Bye, guys.
You thought I was going to say.
He's just a guy, he loves to ramble randomly across the wire. It's Gareth.